I just wanted to capture this moment. I'm not sure this is that helpful, but I'm going to offer this in case you're a parent and your kids are about to do exams in this country, the GCSEs, but this is probably similar from around the world. Let me just show you this. This is actually what revision looks like. So my son is taking his first exam today, the first of his GCSEs happened today. And I'll probably get this video out today because I just wanted to capture the carnage and the chaos. I didn't want to point a camera at it while it was happening, obviously, but if you've got a kid and at some stage you can do exams, brace yourself because this is what it might look like. But I think this is pretty organised, actually. I'm not running it down. I'm really proud of it, and I think that's why I want to commit it to video. On YouTube, the world is presented, or family life, family vlogs are presented as minimalist, and you know, all those clean with me videos. Well, this is a study with us video. I'm just so proud of him for doing all this work. Just even arranging all of these materials on the table would have taken a long time. But hours and hours and hours have gone into this, and he doesn't even like revising. So if this is the situation with someone who hates revision, I'm sure your situation is going to be golden. But look at it, it's just and every pile means something. This is why I really wanted to save this for the future. He's got a little wall there. This is obviously our dining table. Hang on, just let me get the light on for you, just so I can make sure I've got this properly. This is actually our family dining table, and we've not dined here for a couple of months now. But I think we wanted to let him run it however he wanted it, and to turn it into a bit of a war room. I've covered up some vital information on here, but this is the war room plans. We've got the exam timetable here. They did a nice thing at their school where the teachers sent a postcard to him last week, which let's press the button in my head. Oh my god. I think the problem with all of this is that it's quite triggering for the exams that you and I might have gone through as well. It kind of brings back memories. But they've got this thing where the school sends a postcard to the kid, that was a nice surprise. And they also get the kids to send themselves a postcard, almost as like a morale boost to their future self. God, this has really pushed a button in my head though. Over there you've got the school books. We've got the the books that I bought, the revision books that I bought from Waterstones and Costco are over there. We even bought these file dividers. It started off really neat. That's how it started off, and then it just spread over here. I'll talk you through it because it is a thing of beauty. So I don't think these books have been looked at once. But what was really helpful, I have to reach over here. This was the L-shaped bench that I built on an earlier video on the channel. It was over there, but he needed more room over there. So we've moved the L bench here temporarily. And I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I need to build the back because I thought that would be hidden because it was over there. But I think it's looking really good, like a little banquette. But the really good revision materials down the side here are these. They're these cards for each subject. And I think these have been worth far more than the books. The books haven't been opened. They're there for reference, but then we've got YouTube. There are so many good videos and teacher channels on YouTube that have just been invaluable. So shout out to First Rate Tutor in particular. I can't remember the many channels that he's dipped into just for quick answers and quick explanations. So YouTube has been better than all of these, I'm sorry to say, but the cards are great. Look at the cards. So they have they've broken them down into really clear topics, and the topics relate to the topics in the books. So you can look up something if you don't know the answer. So it has a question here. This is about atoms and elements. What is the relative charge of a neutron? I'm really, is this physics? I don't even know which subject it is. I think it's physics, isn't it? And it has the answers on the back, and they're all broken down by topics. Over here are past papers, and the school have been really generous in providing access to past papers. Those have been helpful in the very last 2 days. Probably would have helped earlier, but they've been invaluable for just a quick reassurance for what might come up. So we've got the question cards, the revision guides, the past papers, over here past the monitor. The school, we bought these. I bought them last week because he ran out. I'll show you the index cards in a moment. But the school have been really fantastic in providing index cards. I think they've got through tens of thousands of index cards. In our case, they've really helped, and I've made a video about this. I'll link it in the description. They're not flashcards. They're kind of broken down into 2 cards per definition, and he matches them up, kind of like a pairs game. So pairing the definition with the word that he's supposed to remember, and that has worked out really well. So anything on a card or a YouTube video seems to have helped. We've just got loads of past papers and mind maps here. That is pretty much the system that has got him through the last few weeks, and I think most of the revision has been done in the last few weeks. It seems to be sticking. I don't think him or I would recommend that, but if you are panicking about your kid not revising at all, it does kick in a few weeks before the exam. There is something that kicks in and a system emerges. And I'm just so proud of this system. I just could not be prouder of this. I think I'm welling up because, like you, if you've got kids, I don't care what grades he gets. I really do not care. He's going to do fine. But so much work has gone into that. So much work. And it's bled out onto the... It's bled out onto the counter as well. Did a last minute dash for stationery last night because you need black ballpoint pens for the standardised tests. Even over here, we've got some past papers. That was from 11 o'clock last night. And I hope something here helps. If your kids are approaching exams anywhere in the world, and especially here in the UK, GCSEs, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're a bit worried around Christmas, but everything is going to be fine. I think I'm glad I've committed this to video because, as I say, the family vloggers don't show you this. Well, not the ones we watch. They'll have these beautiful clean surfaces and sponsor product-filled bedrooms. This is the reality of life in the UK at the moment for teenagers. So not all of some of the mess here is mine, but the rest of it is all his work. If your house or kitchen looks a bit like this, thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps us to keep this channel going, and good luck with the exams. Right, here's what YouTube knows you want to be watching next.